Hi, and welcome to another play along. I'm actually more or less on time this week, so that's good. On the other hand, I'm pretty rusty because I haven't basically touched Geoguessr in like 2 weeks. But we'll see. So today we have a diverse AI world by Topotic with 1 minute per round, no moving. Then we have an arbitrary Europe by Slash Peak, also no moving, 1 minute. And then we have my own map, US, United States, no blurry, with 3 minutes per round moving. I promise I don't remember every single locations. I keep coming across an argument sometimes, but there are more than 2,000 locations on this map. I just don't remember more than a handful, like more most memorable ones. Also, sorry, I'm stumbling over my words a little bit because it's pretty late at night. But anyway, let's get started with this one. with this one. Okay, so we are in Taiwan. We have these stripes. We have the yellow lines. There's a road number there I can't read, which is unfortunate. Do we have any? Oh, 112. Zingpo, Zhongli, and Daxi. Unfortunately, these are county roads, but I guess Zimpo could be on the map. I can't see any mountains around, so we're probably on the western plain. There are some shadows here that might be mountains. I'm not exactly sure. Apologies. I don't think I'm sick. I don't know what's going on with my voice. Zinpo. Zinpo. I think I'm way too blind to find this in 10 seconds. So I think we'll just have to take the guaranteed for 500 plus points since it's Taiwan, but yeah, there it is. Oh, a lot of people actually got that. Yeah, very good. So let's move on. I think Taiwan is among the most like easily recognized countries at this point, so I won't spend too much time on it. Oh, what is this? Huh. So well, it's tropical, obviously. You do have this Google car. I have to admit I'm pretty rusty on my car meta. I've never paid any like particular attention to this aspect of the game, and I haven't really kept up in recent months when people like a real deep dive into it. Um, oh man, where could this be? So many places this could be. I think like Southeast Asia. What's where exactly? This car. I'm gonna go Thailand, but I don't like it. I'm ready to be debated with being with like some national park in Kenya. I don't think any Kenya coverage is like without car. Oh, right, it's a Sri Lanka car. I didn't even thought about it, but didn't go with it for some reason because I didn't think this would look like Sri Lanka. Oh man, it's so stupid of me. And I instantly connected it to Sri Lanka, but I just didn't go there for some reason. It just I often makes mistakes like that when I see a place, I instantly connect it to like the right answer, and then just don't go through with it because I'm like scared or I want to go for a safer guess or something. Oh man, that's bad. I'm gonna have a really awful score here. Anyhow, oh wow. That sure is Garmeta. So this is the United States Virgin Islands. At least I'm pretty sure. Yeah, with those windows, they definitely are. Um, it should be Charlotte Emily. Um, as I said, I'm rusty on my car meta. However, one of these islands has this red car, and one of them has a white car. And now that I think of it, I think the red car is actually the southern island. Fredrik said this actually used to belong to Sweden. Kind of fun fact. Um, so yeah, very distinct car meta. One of the most distinct ones for the Virgin Islands. Also, it's kind of flat here. I think the Northern Islands is a lot more mountainous, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Yes, very good. Oh man. It's very densely populated, but not my favorite place to play moving, because the movement is kind of slow, it's kind of patchy, the coverage. But yeah, very good. Next up, we have a forest road in what appears to be the Baltics, just based on the mix of the forest with the birches and the pines. I want to say it's not Slovenia. I want to say it's Estonia. Based purely off landscape meta. Like Estonia is the most forested. I think one of the most heavily forested countries in Europe. So when you have like a pure forest road like this, it's pretty tempting to go as for Estonia. You do have a lot of forest in Latvia as well, especially on the coast, but it's more like pure pines. You can never be 100% sure in the Baltics because it's just a very baity region, but with this soil color, just like kind of reddish one, I would go more sort of south, whereas most of Estonia is more like almost white with the dirt roads. But we'll see. Yes, it is more southern. Generally, sort of like this area of Estonia, you have this kind of brown or reddish soil color, and then here you transition to the like gray, almost white soil color on the dirt road. So that's something I often use. And what's the final round? And it is Asia. Thank you, very cool. We have some cows. We don't have any car meta. Man, this is where the rustiness sets in. This definitely looks like Indonesia, but can I be 100% sure it actually is? And it's not like weird Philippines or something. What is this guy doing? Huh. Okay, we have these wooden fences. I have read that they're most common around this area of Indonesia. However, this doesn't quite look right for that area of Indonesia to me. I'm gonna go Eastern Java, and I'm ready to be completely wrong. As I said, rusty. This house seems very distinct, but I just can't quite recall where I've seen it before. I probably should have played a bit before recording this, but unfortunately, yeah, it's Sumatra. Unfortunately, I'm preparing for an international move, so I'm very busy. Yeah, just can't read Indonesia at all. I have to do something about that pretty soon. Well, but I did go very close to the person who's leading right now, so that's cool. Yeah, very awful miss there. I feel so bad about that. Not so much here because it's Indonesia, and who gets close in Indonesia, honestly. Yeah, this was pretty obvious with the car meta. Pretty good guess here. Overall, not my best performance for sure. So GG's to Salix on winning. Very close behind SketchUp, Futuki, Caesar, It's Troy, Onion, Vegan Mosquito Girl, Killer. Very close score. Then we have Eamon, Testo, Matthias, Jessica, Diesel, Luke, KSH, Maxford, and Vanya. GG's. So that was the first one. Let's hope I do a little bit better on Europe. So let's go. Okay, and we're starting off in Norway with these kind of longer stripes than you see in Sweden. We have this vegetation. These kind of squat trees are typical of the very northern regions. We also have these like treeless mountaintops, like very like the vegetation extends only very low up the mountains, and we have these sharp sort of peaks, which are also typical of the northern Norway. As for how northern, I would say pretty far northern, like maybe even this area. You start seeing this kind of like sharp peaks, sort of around the sort of around the Lofoten area, or like sort of north of Bodø, and it becomes a little bit tricky to tell how far north we actually are. But I feel comfortable staying around here. Maybe a little bit, well, maybe a little bit further south. Oh, it is actually the Westerland. Pretty cool. Those peaks are kind of most associated with the Lofoten, but you do see them occasionally up here as well. I probably should have switched to Tromso just to be safer, because as you go further east, it kind of the land kind of flattens out, and you have more like kind of rounded mountains without those sharp rocky peaks. That wasn't the best placement for me, but it's close enough. Okay. Next up, what do we have? We have an H&M. To Edinburgh Ocean. Okay. It's very helpful. Thank you. Where would view Edinburgh Ocean be in Leaf? Because it's on the ocean. That would be my. That would serve me my thought process, but it's an ocean terminal. Is there a cinema here? Waterfront Plaza. A lot of big apartments here. We're going east to west. I kind of just feel like we are here, but I don't see the roundabouts. It's kind of worrying. And isn't this building here? No, we're aren't here. Oh, yes we are. Oops. I guess this building isn't on the map yet. Yeah. I think the construction kind of skews the view there. This is usually a roundabout here, and there's a new building here. So yeah, Ocean Terminal, very cool. Leith used to be an independent city, I'm pretty sure. It got kind of eaten by Edinburgh. Yeah, very cool city, one of my favorites. Okay, let's go. So here we have kind of a grim, I want to say Eastern European landscape. But we have these painted poles, which I know are a thing somewhere, but once again, rust. Can't quite recall where. Let's look at this road. We have a Chernozem. Something is pushing me towards like Ukraine. This also doesn't really look Ukrainian to me that much, although it could just be Southern Russia. Yeah, I think Ukraine would have a little bit more broken up roads, although that's maybe just a stereotype. Yeah, I think I'll go Southern Russia, relatively close to Ukraine, like Kursk, like sort of between Kursk and Bryansk, and we'll see how wrong I am. Yeah, the Chernozem is like this kind of dark soil, which is like the most fertile soil can be, and it's very prevalent in Ukraine and sort of in this area of Russia as well. Yeah, that's honestly pretty close for Russia. I'm kind of pretty satisfied with that. All right. Round 4. Okay, we get fruit trees. When you see Výpredaj, okay, it's Slovakia. So fruit tree meta is something I've never really mentioned before, but around roads, especially major roads, but also country roads. In Czechia, especially in Czechia and Slovakia, you very often see rows of fruit trees which are planted there during the late Austro-Hungarian monarchy, and it can be pretty useful because you don't really see that much in like Poland or Hungary. But it's something worth mentioning. Also, yeah, we have a Slovakia thing here. We just seem to be pretty south because of how flat it is. There's no mountains visible anywhere. So maybe over there a little bit. Maybe like maybe here, but just because in the middle of this lowland. Yeah, pretty cool. Maybe it wasn't a hill. I'm not really sure. Yeah. But yeah, the fruit trees can be sometimes useful if we're like balancing between like Hungary and Slovakia or whatever. Also, we had the bollard and the domain, obviously, so that was a hard round, but still. Alright, let's go. Round 5, and we are in Ireland. So we have Gen 4, very common, even on country roads in Ireland, which isn't really true in England. Most country roads in England are Gen 2 or Gen 3 at most. We have these houses which are have no naked brick, dark roofs, paint them mostly white or kind of like these dull colors. Hopefully I won't get tricked by whales again this time, like I did a couple of videos ago. But this really does look very Irish. As to what part of Ireland, I'm not really sure. I don't think it's the west, because that would be a little bit more mountainous and kind of wide looking. But most of the rest of Ireland looks more or less the same, just sort of these rolling hills with lots of fields and agriculture and kind of scattered settlements throughout. I'm gonna stay closer to Dublin, more or less towards the middle, and we'll see. And I hate how long these ends of rounds have become. I feel like that didn't used to be as much of a problem. Oh, pretty south, yeah. Yeah, Ireland is tough in with getting a lots of points because, as I said, most of the country looks very similar. Okay, very cool. Should have gotten a little bit closer there, but other than that, I'm very happy with my guesses. So that was nice after that last round. So Chi-Chi's actually managed to pull it off this time. Cheese Mathias, then Caesar, Onion, Selex, Sketchup, Mosquito Girl, Diesel, Troy, Vermasek, and Eamon. Chi-Chi's. And now let's move on to the final moving game. I'm still recording, right? Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting. I'm not as strong in the US as I used to be. I'm pretty rusty, very rusty. But we'll see how it goes. It is moving. Alright, we're in a town, which is good. Do I see a recognizable plate? That's a pretty recognizable plate. Unfortunately, I don't remember what it is. I really need to watch that Chicago Geoguessr video. This seems like a relatively major city. Okay, let's just so I don't forget. We are on BIP and censored. Okay, we'll figure it out later. I'm gonna check out this. Follow me, Montgomery. Okay, these lure ads are great because they very often tell you the city or at least the county. So we're in Montgomery, Alabama. There's Bibb Street. So we started in front of this building. Let's see if this street has a name. Okay, so it's Getoma and Montgomery Street. If I'm Montgomery Street in Montgomery? Man, talking about vanity. Okay, Getoma and Montgomery. That's Montgomery. It's Getoma, okay, and we should be in front of this Troy University. Maybe not. Yeah, we are north-south. And we went north to Pip. Yeah, we are here. Very cool. Yeah, it wasn't that hard. Yeah, those lawyer billboards are godsend, especially on like suburban big roads that don't really have any real clues. Very often you see ads for like these kind of ambulance chasing lawyers with a couple of nearby city names, which can be a real lifesaver. Okay, city again. Yeah, I do put in a lot of urban locations. I mean, I do like playing cities. I know some people don't, but oh god, it's another very distinct plate. I just don't remember which one. I don't think it's a Pennsylvania plate, right? It's a white plate. No France, yeah, even though it's northern looking, which is interesting. That actually could be Pennsylvania. Yeah, most northern states have most northern states have actually do actually have front plates, while most southern states don't. The exceptions are like Pennsylvania, Michigan, Calhoun, West Pontiac, and Calhoun. I think with the Pontiac name, it should be Michigan. Calhoun and Pontiac. Did I miss an important? Oh man, I thought it would be a. Oh, there's a downtown there. I thought there was a post office. That'd be cool. Definitely seems like it could be Michigan. It's kind of like Rust Belty. Um, but not like, oh, not too much. Probably should be stopping to look at some of these places, but kind of Superior Manufacturing Corporation. We have a Sky Bridge, which is another indicator of, again, colder climate. Neighborhood health clinics. Um, oops, that was maybe something I should have paid attention to. Bus, yes, and it's completely useless. Drayton, hybrid powered Citylink. God, bus companies in the U.S. are so. Fort Wayne Public Corporation. Oh god. Oh yeah, Indiana also doesn't have red plates. That's right. So we're in Indiana. We started south of downtown on Pontiac and what was the other one? Okay, Creighton. That's on the bus. Pontiac and Clay. Clinton? No, that wasn't Clinton. I need to go back. I'm not gonna 5K this. I'm kind of lost in suburbia for that. Oh, it is nice suburbia. It's like pre-World War II suburbia, which is the only good suburbia. Yeah, 9 seconds left. Which is somewhere south of downtown. Oops. Okay, there it is. Woodland and Webster. Very cool. So next, no more cities, please, at least for a while. Okay, we are somewhere in the mountain west. It seems like, yeah. We do have some mountains. We also have lots of plains. This could be like eastern Colorado. Oh, that would probably look a little bit drier. 1100 Street and what's this say? 200 West. Not quite sure what that means. I'm sure CG would know. I won't either bother to look at the plates. I wouldn't remember what they are most likely. I know South Dakota has a dark blue plate, I think. It doesn't really look like South Dakota to me at all. At least maybe. Oh, whoops, what is that? I think it's just a creek name. Yeah, Highland Canal. We do have these kind of bluffs, which are those aren't even mountains. They're more like bluffs, which are these isolated hills. Which kind of reinforces my theory it could be one of the Dakotas. We have lots of bluffs in there. Oh, I thought it was a forestry truck, which would be kind of weird in this kind of landscape. Once again, seems like a distinct plate. I just don't remember them. Way station. It's useless. That probably could have been useful. Probably just way station again. Oh man, I would really love to see some actually useful info here. Oh god. Okay, let's go the other way. I did go that way first, right? There seems to be more civilization here. I should have gone here first. That was a dumb decision. We don't have more mountains here. There's even Utah? I don't think it's possible. Where is it? Man, what do these mountains remind me of? It could even be like Idaho. Or even like that weird irrigated part of Nevada. Aberdeen High. It is. Is it? Oh, that can't be right. Aberdeen High? These mountains? No, that could be right. We gotta be somewhere here. I'm just blunking. Oof, it's Idaho, yeah. I'm glad I switched it. Those are Aberdeen, Idaho. Yeah, that would have been real stupid because I don't know there's an Aberdeen in South Dakota, but with those there are no mountains like that in this part of South Dakota or South Dakota at all. Yeah, I should have figured it was Idaho because there's quite a bit of big agricultural stretch in this area, especially potatoes. And I really should have looked at those plates because I do actually recognize Idaho plates. They're red and blue. So pretty stupid decision making all around, but what can you do? Oh, 4997, very nice. I wonder if I missed something there. Oh, I probably did. Alright, round 4. We have a kind of depressing looking scene. This looks very much like southern Louisiana. This is like a shot straight off season 1 of True Detective, not to stereotype too much. But you have the swamps, we have the fishing boats, the houses on stilts. It's like, yeah, Lafourche Parish. Yeah, Louisiana is the only state in the US that uses parishes instead of counties. I firstly don't remember where Lafourche is. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing it right. Saint Charles. I think the Saint something parishes are more towards the south, which obviously with the fishing boats. I don't know if it's around Lake Charles, even though it would make sense. I need more information here. So yeah, we seem to be coastal. There's a road right next to us. Oh, and we've entered summer. Oh, whoa. There was a state road sign right there. Yeah, there it is. Oh, and it's gone. No, it's not. The Louisiana 631. Okay. This could take a while. I don't think either of those parishes are here. I'm gonna keep the search pretty close to the okay, the 600s are around here. That's good. I'm gonna keep the search pretty close to the coast. 631, 631, 631. I'm notoriously blind, so I'm probably gonna overlook it. 631. I don't think we're that far south. 642. That's the closest I've seen so far. But no 631. What's not down there? Nobody living up here. 40 seconds left. God, I wish I wasn't so blind. 631. Are we this far away from the coast? That doesn't really make sense. There's like bayous everywhere here. I think I'm just passing it over. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll just have to let this one go. There's definitely gonna be somewhere in this area, I think. Maybe I should come like here. Oh. I'm glad I switched. At this a little bit. Oh, there's the D631, and I should have kept going, and I would have hit the big road, which would have been major clue. So yeah, started looking way too early probably. But still, very nice. Well, nice, but very distinct looking southern Louisiana location. Right, and final one, we have a nice Laguna Beach lifeguard. Okay, well that's easy. Laguna Beach is a pretty nice looking town, honestly, in the LA area. I think it's Orange County actually. It's here. It's like sort of climbing into the hills around. Makes it very nice looking. Very posh place as well. I think. Yeah, look at these mansions. We're right at the promenade. There's this building here which might be on the map. lifeguard. This looks like a landmark of some sorts. We're also on the corner of Ocean, which is probably gonna be a lot easier to find. Okay, Ocean Avenue. There's the lifeguard tower. Okay, very cool. But even if I didn't know that, I think California just screams for everything in this image. We don't have a Pareos here. Oh, that is a New York plate. Oh, I don't know what he's doing here. I guess like it's doing a road trip. Yeah, we have California. You have the California palm trees which are like really tall and lean. We have these trees like Mediterranean vegetation. You have the dry mountains. Like yeah, a very stereotypical SoCal look. Okay. Let's see those results. Honestly, not too bad. I really should have, I guess, pinpointed in the Fort Wayne. Wasn't that hard of a round. And should have looked at the plates and put it together. They were in Idaho, so it was probably the worst mess. Otherwise, not too bad of a seed. Not too that bad. GG's to Luke, came in first, then me, then Selex, and also Mosquito Killer and Matthias. GG's. Yeah, okay, very nice. So apart from that first game, not too bad. GG's to everybody, and I think for next one we're gonna do a little bit of a mixed up. I think I'm gonna post a bunch of 10 seconds NPC challenges. And we're gonna see how we do. I think I'll post like 10. So it's enough to do. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.